Let's kick a little something for them cars that be bumped.
It isn't nothing like that. It isn't nothing like that good soul music. Now use it and let Jay prove it. Just lose it. With everything you do, just know she got your back, yo. And she'll even make you laugh show after show. She got the vibes that'll make you ride top down. And if you got a couple pounds, she'll be around. Justified madness.
Okay, now have you ever been with a player? Take you downtown where they treat me like the mayor. Take you to the crib where you take it upstairs. What's upstairs? Shit, I'ma show you later. Don't need a spatula, everything catered. Extra flavor. Go ahead, sprinkle some truffle on your mashed potatoes. I'm tryna love you. Is you gon' love me back? You only get what you give. Ain't you heard of that? Look here, I don't ask for much. You know what I want. I just want what's fair. Silk Sonic smooth like a mat, float like a butterfly on every single track. And the only language that I speak, girl, is fact. So once I give this game to you, I can take it back. Hollering at you from a 1977 Monte Carlo.
What's up, what's happening? It's your girl, Yvette. It's Saturday, May 20th, 2023, and welcome to the Saturday Madness edition of Justified Madness. That was Silk Sonic from their album An Evening with Silk Sonic. The song is called Fly As Me. Man, can I tell you how much I love this album? Oh my goodness, I've got it on all of my devices and I have it on vinyl and I still play it all the time. I can't even pick a favorite song. It's just one of those rare albums that you can play from beginning to end without ever skipping a track. Now I want to send a major shout out to Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak for that Silk Sonic album. And speaking of Anderson .Paak, does anybody know what happened to his Twitter account? I discovered it was gone the last time I played Silk Sonic on my show. You know, I always tweet out my now playing and I tag the artist. And I went to tag Anderson and his @ didn't come up. So if anybody knows what's up with Andy on Twitter, let a sister know. Good thing he's still on Instagram. Anywho, mega producer Timbaland is catching heat in these Twitter streets because he has publicly stated that he's on board with using AI to make music from artists who have passed away. He feels that it's a way to pay homage to those artists, but he's getting backlash from other artists and producers saying that it's not really paying homage. It's more like ripping off their vocals to make money. What do you think? I'm going to post a poll on my Twitter. You can follow me at JWanYvette1. That's JWANYVETTE and the number 1. Holla at me on there and let me know what you think. Meanwhile, I'm going to get into some Timbaland produced music that we all know and love. This is Aaliyah with Are You That Somebody? You're rocking with your girl Yvette, and this is the Saturday Madness edition of Justified Madness.
Dirty South, can y'all really feel me? Feel us. East Coast, feel us. Coast, feel me. Dirty South, dirty. Can y'all really feel me? I got to East Coast, feel me. West Coast, feel me.
Boy, I've been watching you like the hawk in the sky. You are my prey. Boy, I promise you, if we keep bumping heads, I know that one of these days we gon' hook it up, probably talk on the phone. But see, I don't know if that's good. I've been holding back this secret from you. I probably shouldn't tell it. If I let you know, you can tell nobody. I'm told by nobody. Are you responsible? Boy, I gotta watch my back, 'cause I'm not just hitting right. Is it my goal? Is it your goal? Sometimes I'm dirty, girl. Right now I'm not enough. Say yes or say no, 'cause I really need somebody. Tell me if that's somebody. Boy, won't you pick me up at the park right now? Up the block while everyone sleeps.
Yo, what's new with the movies this week? What's new in music, yo?
Your girl J1 Yvette's about to tell you.
What's new in music and movies this week? New singles dropping this week include Aaliyah and Steve Aoki with Too Much to Handle, Bailey Zimmerman and You Don't Want That Smoke, Calvin Harris and Ellie Goulding with Miracle, the David Guetta remix, Christine and the Queens with Tears Can Be So Soft, Daft Punk featuring Julian Casablancas and The Voids with Infinity Repeating 2013 demo, Dolly Parton with World on Fire, James Arthur and A Year Ago, James Hype, Lose Control, Janelle Monáe with Lipstick Lover, Jonas Brothers and Summer Baby, Camille featuring Nile Rodgers with Muscle Memory, One Republic featuring Becky G, I Ain't Worried, Sam Ryder with Mountain, The Pretenders, Let the Sun Come In, and 30 Seconds to Mars with Stuck. New albums dropping this week include Celine Dion with Love Again, soundtrack from the original motion picture, Daft Punk, Random Access Memories 10th Anniversary Edition, Girlfriends, Over My Dead Body, Jonas Brothers, The Album, Keke Palmer, Big Boss, Lil Durk, Almost Healed, Moby with Resound NYC, Potter Paper, Real Back in Style, Sub Focus with Evolve, and Young Boy Never Broke Again, Richest Op. For the full list of new music, check out officialcharts.com and click on New Releases. New at the movies this week, Fast 10. Over many missions and against impossible odds, Dom Toretto and his family have outsmarted and outdriven every foe in their path. Now they must confront the most lethal opponent they've ever faced. Fueled by revenge, a terrifying threat emerges from the shadows of the past to shadow Dom's world and destroy everything and everyone he loves. Fast 10 stars Vin Diesel, Michelle Rodriguez, Tyrese Gibson, and Ludacris, and it's rated PG-13. Now, if you'd rather binge watch from your sofa, no worries. Get Peacock and stream live sports, exclusive originals, hit shows, and blockbuster movies. That's right, you get sports, movies, news, TV shows, originals, kids content, and more. Choose from the free platform or get more premium content with plans starting at just $4.99 a month. Peacock, you can't not watch. That's the wrap up for this week. Let's get back to the show. You're tuned into Justified Madness, and I'm your girl, J1 Yvette.
Yeah, I caught you again. Now you gon' tell me she was just a friend. I heard it all before, been down this road. Say the lie, say the drama, boy, it's getting old. Broke my heart too many times, so I'm done this time. Had me out here looking stupid, saying you all mine. Ain't gonna fight it, it ain't worth it, cause I'm doing me. Ain't gonna shed another tear of a community deep. And that's where you had a diamond, but you out here chasing glass. You had my heart, but my love is in the past. You had a real one, but you didn't appreciate it. Now you lost it all, and I know you gotta hate it. You had a diamond, but you out here chasing glass. You had my heart, but my love is in the past. You had a real one, but you didn't appreciate it. Now you lost it all, and I know you gotta hate it. 31. Give you my heart and soul, boy, I was naive. Can't believe you was out here holding around on me. Instagram model, stupid time and again. Boy, you even try to
What's good, y'all? I'm Pynk Dymund, the flyest miss that you never did see. And you're listening to Justified Madness with my big sis, Yvette. Holla back 2 times.
Of the words we said as I'm staring out the window. I think of all the love we shared and how I never wanna let go. You touch me in a way that nobody else can, and I break down all my walls for you. You push me away, but I just can't stop wanting to be with you. Ain't nobody gonna love you like I do. Gonna love you like I do, baby. Can't nobody give you all the love like I have inside. I'm saving all my love for you. Every little bit, baby. Ain't nobody gonna love you like I do, baby.
It's the Saturday Madness edition of Justified Madness with your girl Yvette. That was my latest single. It's called All My Love Ain't Nobody, and you can find that almost everywhere you get your music. And the video is up on my YouTube. Just click on over to youtube.com/@JustifiedMadness31. And before that, you heard the latest single from my girl Pynk Dymund. The song is called Goodbye, and you can find that on Apple Music, Amazon Music, Tidal, and YouTube Music. And you can link to all of Pynk Dymund's social media by going to linktree.com/IamPynkDymund. That's linktree.com/IAMPYNKDYMUND. Now, a quick programming note. I'll be back on the air again next Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time for the Wild Out Wednesday edition of Justified Madness at blogtalkradio.com/justifiedmadness. Now, if you miss any episodes of Justified Madness, no worries. You can always catch up on Blog Talk Radio or look for the Justified Madness with Yvette podcast almost everywhere you get your audio podcasts, including but not limited to iHeartRadio, Podpage, and GeoSavin. And don't forget to look for Justified Madness Extra, where I take a deeper dive into everything from politics to pop culture, and I bring that to you at the end of each month. Now, before I go, I want to send a major shout out to my official promo team, Team Yvette, which is run by my girls Brenda J, Tracy, and Amina. Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Team Yvette. That's team, like in football team, JWANYVETTE. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Yvette1. That's JWANYVETTE and the number 1. I do live tweet every single show. And make sure you come join my squad on Patreon for exclusives that you won't get anywhere else. Go to patreon.com/justifiedmadness31. That's patreon.com/justifiedmadness31. And if you missed any of those links, no worries. You can find them all at drum.io/Yvette1. Now, before I close out, I gotta send shout outs to all my fan bam. Whether by blood or by love, I love you to life and I love you for real. Shout outs to Kiana, Jojo, Pamela, Janet, Nene, Joy, Devora, T, Coco, my Moco rowdies, and last but never ever least, my daughter Jessie. You know her as Jessie James, and she's the voice you hear at the top of the hour every Wednesday and Saturday night right here on Justified Madness. Now coming up next, I've got music from Jimin from BTS with his single Like Crazy. That's by request for my girl Boogie in ATL. And on the other side of the commercial, I'm closing out with Lil Durk featuring J. Cole and All My Life. That's by request for Kiana in New Orleans. You're rocking with your girl J1 Yvette, and this is the Saturday Madness edition of Justified Madness.
I think we could last forever. I'm afraid that everything will disappear. Just trust me.
She's saying, baby, 생각하지만 there's not a bad thing here tonight. Baby, 떠나도 좋아. 있어 좋을까지만 watch me go 날 적셔 밤새도록 away 아침도 취했어 오지 않게 시키던 음악 속에 희미해진다 드라마 같은 뻔한 스토리 익숙해져가 내가 알던 나를 찾기 멀리 온 것 같기 I know, you know, I know I'd rather be lost in the lights lost in the lights I'm out of my mind 이 밤이 그저 잡아줘 매일 밤 you spin me up high 너를 보면 die Let me have a taste and give me a good ride
You've waited long enough. Now, Grammy and Emmy Award-winning rapper, entrepreneur, actor, and producer 50 Cent is hitting the road. The Final Lap Tour 2023. Get rich or die trying 20 years later. Featuring Busta Rhymes and special guest Jeremiah. Live across the globe in 2023. Get tickets now at 50cent.com.
Hey, what's up? My name is J1 Yvette.
Put some respect on it.
And you're listening to Justified Madness on Blog Talk Radio.
Durk told me he been on some positive. Yeah. Lately I just wanna show up in bodies. Yeah. Always been a little mathematician. Lately this cash I'm getting got me losing count of these bags. I've been moving too fast. Hard times don't last. Remember when cops are rats talking out my boy, you ain't with a badge.
All my life, they be trying to keep me down. All this time, never thought I'd make it out. No. All my life, they be trying to keep me down. I decided I had to finish, but the media called me a menace. I just sat with the men, politicians, I'm trying to change the image. You can't blame my past no more, I come from the trenches. Some said I'd never be a superstar, but I know I'm different. I'm the voice, but the system ain't give me a choice. Know some people that still undeployed. I know a felon who trying to get forward. Child support, your only support. For a visit, I'm going through courts. Went to jail, they was chaining me up. And you know that I'm famous as see how you gon' joke about stimulus, but they really had came in the clutch. I know some kids wanna hurt themselves. Stop trying to take, cause I refer to myself.
Thanks for rocking with your girl. I'm J1 Yvette, and I'll see you again next Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time for the Wild Out Wednesday edition of Justified Madness at blogtalkradio.com/justifiedmadness.